Good morning, everyone. It's Saturday and not too hot still, so I'm glad. We already cleaned the chicken coop. No eggs yet, but the chickens had a very good time in the backyard, and I was able to pet Chick Norris, and she let me, which was good. So that's all done. It's nice and clean. One of the chickens kept coming up, which happens almost every time I clean the coop, to see what I'm doing and to check and see if I'm done. And whichever chicken it is, she usually gets annoyed with me because I'm not done yet. And can't help it. And then when I do finish, one of them always goes up again to see. And I always think maybe they laid an egg. No, they just are checking it out. I know they'd be happy if I left it dirty, but I just can't. Ugh, awful. So all nice and clean now. And the chickens got to eat 2 biscuits because I made biscuits this morning to go with breakfast. Delicious. So, yes, we had scrambled eggs with a frying pepper, half a frying pepper in it, and an onion. Delicious, delicious. And last night we had the ribs. Oh, so good, with corn on the cob and homemade cornbread that I made and a salad, and it was Rick had put 2 pieces of cherry wood in the barbecue, and that definitely makes a big difference. It makes it taste even better. So I hope you all had a good dinner last night too, and I slept well, which was great, and I feel 98% better now than I did at the beginning of last week. So this week. Whatever. Okay, and now it is time for story time with Miss Paula. So let's say hi to all our friends out there. I'm going to start from the back this time because I have to mix it up every now and then. Hi, Vicente. Hi, Trey. Hi, Brian. Hi, Carl. Hi, Callum. Hi, Alexandra. Hi, John. Hi, Jackson. Hi, Eric. Hi, Evan. Hi, Kaylee. Hi, Vincent. Hi, Anthony. Hi, MJ. Hi, Leo. Hi, Eason. Hi, Woody. Hi, Jack. Hi, Nora. Hi, Meadow. Hi, Milan. Hi, Rory. Hi, Jake. Hi, Emmy. And hi, Evelyn and Joe in Arizona. And hi to everyone else who's watching. And like I've said, if you put your name in the comments, I will mention you. Definitely. Today's book is My Mama is a Work of Art by Hannah Akbado. So let's see. Oh, how pretty. All different pictures. Birds, butterflies, roses, hearts, moons, and stars. My Mama is a work of art. Written and illustrated by Hannah Akabado. So that means she not only